What's going on, everybody? All right, so today marks the Title Update 6 PTS here for PC. Now, today I just wanted to go over the changes that I noticed currently in the PTS. I'm not going to go over the Bearer Nerf. I'm not going to express my opinions about it right now because I want to give it a feel. I want to give it a try here in the missions. But I haven't done any of the missions yet. I haven't really tested out the different changes here in the DZ or the PvP areas, but I did want to just go over what changes you can expect here and what the layout of the map and everything else is in between. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right into what you'll notice as soon as you enter upon the game. So, as soon as you enter, you open up your map. And as you can see, it's perfectly normal now. The layout is perfectly normal. They removed the two missions here, probably for story purposes or whatever, like they were saying in the study of the game last week. But with this here, I just want to give you a quick overview and insight as to what you can expect. So right now, the current map here is the same. Everything's still the same. But as soon as you show the targeted loot system, you'll notice that everything here is laid out as it should be, like you saw at State of the Game last week. So here up at DZ North, for example, you can get your rifles. You'll have a better chance to get your rifles here. Down here towards Title Base, you'll have a specific wyvern wear. This goes with the holsters. Any loot drop chances, wyvern wear will probably be better. Down here will be a significant advantage for you. You'll have your y'all gear here in DZ South. And over here in DZ East, you'll have the Alps Summit armament. And then it just goes off from there. Each mission is categorized by what type of loot is pertaining to that mission, the loot availability. So it's definitely a target rich environment, so to speak. Um, but other than that, I mean, it's very easy to understand. The layout is very simple. It's very clean. There's nothing really to, you know, blowing out of proportion. It's not overwhelming. It feels very smooth and very significant. Um, so definitely something to look forward to. You go over to your projects tab. You still have your save projects. So nothing's changed there. But I do want to point out and mention that for this, there is an apparel project, the Space Field Report. It sounds like this will be our next space themed apparel event. So it's pretty cool. I mean, the last apparel event, the heat wave event, okay, it was okay. But if I end up running around in a spacesuit, I don't know. It's gonna be quite interesting to see what they come up with. I can't access the apparel event. You can't access any of the apparel caches here. So, anyways, with that, that was the map. So the map is very detailed. It's very detail oriented. Next, let's go into the inventory area. So right now, as you can see, a lot has changed here just on this screen alone. You still have, your different types of damage, defense, and electronics that you've got, but below that you have your damage with your signature skill. You've got the RPMs of that. You've got your armor total. You got your health total. You've got your skill power total. So it's it's a lot. It's a lot of change. You've got your primary damage, which is the Eagle Bear at 18.6, the RPMs of that weapon, and then it goes into, still keeping in line with, the armor you have and the health that you have. With this, though, it's shows you exactly what you currently have equipped. It's better reference with a big check mark next to it, and you've got your gear over here. It'll lay out all the gear that you currently have equipped, and then what you currently have in the inventories. And then you've got your caches, you've got your mods. So it's a lot cleaner. I feel you don't have all of your numbers taking up the space. It's very just detail oriented about what you're currently running. Up here, we have a new tab, the contaminated tab. So this will be part of, the DZ. You'll know what type of contaminated gear that you have will be loaded up here. Just better and better focused for your quality of life management, cleaner, gives you more of a detail, and it's a simple focus. We've got our resources. The resources were increased by, we got the protective fabric down up to 2,000. We've got the receiver components up to 2,000. And now we've got our steel ceramics, all of these other types of resources here that have been increased to 1,500. The different types of gears have all been increased to 80. The hardwire components have all been increased to 10. The exotic components up to 20, which is still the same. Trinkets are all still the same as well. No increase to the keys. The keys are still set at 20. But yeah, so nothing really new there. So after that, let's go ahead and we'll go into the White House. We'll go straight to the quartermaster. So you open up the quartermaster, and now you'll have a detailed reference about what you've unlocked and what you haven't unlocked yet. So here's the pulse. You got the firefly. Unlocked all the firefly. Unlocked the turrets, chem launchers, and all that jazz. So it just gives you a better layout of what what you can expect, what you have. Um, so definitely better, definitely cleaner, simple UI movement. All right, so now let's go over to the crafting. Crafting, the first thing you want to do is as soon as you open it up, you'll go in here, and then now we'll have an account shared resources. So as soon as you buy this, you purchase this. I don't have any space, so make sure you have space in your inventory for this. But click buy, and then all of your available resources will be shared across the accounts, which is really nice. Next, with the actual crafting station, it gives you a layout of how many blueprints you have. It's just what you still need. So I have 189 out of 222, and then I've got the exotic blueprints here of 4 out of 4. But with the crafty station now, it will tell you exactly what you're missing. So for example, for right here, I'm still missing the L86 custom LMG and then the Sleipnir MG5. Same goes for all of the uh, different types of gear components. So with this, I'm still missing the Alps Summit Armament Mountain Hiking Pack. So it's just it's very detailed in what blueprints you still need. Now over here at the recalibration station, you open it up and it looks the same. There's the screen and everything is a bit bigger, but as soon as you open it up, you're going to notice a very different variety of what's to come. So we'll click here, and as you can see, I've got the skill haste, critical chance, and everything like that. But now I can move, whatever type of attribute I want as long as it still is in turn with um, the specific piece of gear. So, backpack has to have a backpack, that type of stuff. Uh, Other than that, I mean, it's really not much to go off of. It's a lot cleaner. Again, yeah, a lot more detailed. You'll notice to see what you currently have. You got your talents, you got your attributes. It's just a lot more. It gives you a better idea of what to expect. The replacements, everything is all laid out properly, and on the screen, everything's a lot bigger and not so condensed to where you can't understand what's going on. Um, Again, it gives you the amount of credits needed, your ceramics, your electronics, everything that you're going to need. Again, you can move over. Does it have to be just a red? It could be a yellow or it could be a blue. But it does look like that you're only at able to do two of the same. It won't be three, can't be four. So I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I honestly don't see a purpose in it. I feel that we definitely need to have a better understanding of what type of, gear or something that how we could better have these attribute roles. Um, but other than that, I mean, that is pretty much it for the recalibration station. Nothing too hard or significant. Everything has been a lot more streamlined for a better understanding of what you could expect from TU6. Now, I mean, other than that, again, I haven't fully tested out the missions yet. I'm going to. I'm going to go through the different invading missions here on heroic. Try to give a feel because I know that the embassies were tampered with just a little bit. See exactly how significant the damage is. Um, with my current inventory, actually, the layout I have, this 277, was not what I had back on the live servers. This is actually been changed. So what this tells me is that our attributes have actually increased in numbers rather than been decreased. With that, so on the live version or the live server, I was at a like a 310.6, but now it's a 277. So it's definitely going to be something I'm going to be testing out here within the next week for however long this PTS is. This is all I'm going to be playing just to get a feel of the different changes. Um, I know that there's been a lot of talk about this Eagle Bearer nerf, about this for 15% decrease. I mean, as you could tell right now, there's an 18.6 That's not what it was before on the live server. On the live server, it was like up in the 20s, but it's almost compared to the custom P4. I'm not gonna get too much into it. I want to save that for another video, but I just want you to understand and realize that you know it is what it is at this point. I'm definitely gonna see how much if it's being affected, if it's being affected at all. But I don't know. So other than that, guys, I really want to hear your opinions on what you think so far of the title update 6. Changes to the UI, to the loot specific um, missions. I mean, do you like the layout of it? Do you like how you can finally go target specific gear pieces, get good rolls potentially on those gear pieces? Definitely let me know down in the comments below. Other than that, guys, I have nothing else right now. I definitely want to hear your opinions on this. This is going to be a definite game changer. I probably will head it to the dark zone here and do PvP. Just to see how the changes are, to see what's been affected, what's not been affected, to see if there's anything really to mention about. Again, I'm not a big PvP player. I do like PvPing a lot. I'm a big PvE player, um, but it will definitely be something I will look into. So definitely let me know what you guys want to know about, what you guys are looking forward to. If you have any questions about anything, hit me up down in the comments. You know where I am on Twitter, Facebook, all that jazz. Definitely let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are, what your current ideas are, and what you would like to see within the title update 6. Other than that, guys, I have nothing else for you. Thank you for taking your time to listen to this video, and I will catch you around. Take care.